It's okay to become a new bitch. The bitch that you want to be. You gotta make the hard decisions to become that bitch.
No such thing as a life that's better than yours. No such thing as a life that's better than yours. No such thing, no such thing.
Jumbo everyone, welcome back, and in today's video I'm going to be talking about why it's okay to start over. A lot of y'all may be thinking what compelled me to make this video in the first place, and I feel like it is finally time that I'm truthful with y'all when it comes to my education, my journey, just because of how a lot of y'all have been here since the beginning. So I have some very exciting news. I am going to be transferring colleges in the fall to be going to St. Catherine's University. I'm going to be double majoring in ASL and Deaf Communities and Interpreting. So in this video, I'm going to talk a little bit about what made me come to that decision in the first place, why it's okay to start over. Like, I'm a junior in college, and it's not ideal that I would start over and go to college again, you know, for a BA for another 3 years, but I do what makes me happy. In ASL and Interpreting, being able to immerse myself within the deaf community is kind of all I've ever wanted. And now being able to have the opportunity to do so with switching colleges and really, you know, becoming fluent in the language and becoming an interpreter, that's what I'm so fucking excited for. So let's get started. Please bear with me throughout this video. I am not feeling well, as you can hear. Anytime there is a drastic weather change, I become super sneezy and nasally and whatever. Bear with me, bear with me. So like I said, it's not very conventional for juniors in college to switch schools and essentially start all over. But I was doing my research for it, and I was just like, it was a really hard decision to make. You know, I am now in my spring semester of my junior year, and I had just finished ASL last semester, and this was my first semester without ASL, and I'm like, why am I not fucking with all my classes? Like, if this is supposed to be my major, if I was saying how excited I was to take classes that related to my major, why am I not happy when it comes to my major? So that is when I started doing my research, and I had already talked to my mom a little bit about going to St. Kate's just because they're one of the only schools kind of in the metro colleges, universities wise, that have ASL and interpreting as a major. I kind of thought about what everybody else would think of me if I, you know, didn't finish college here at the U of M and just like switched, but I'm like, why the fuck do I care about what other people think? Their opinion about what I do with my life has nothing to do with me. And that is why I stress the importance of opinions. When I say something controversial on my page, I say that it is an opinion for a reason. Just because it's my opinion doesn't mean that you have to agree with it, and vice versa. Therefore, I made the decision. I was like, if I already feel myself losing my ASL skills and, you know, the love for the language, like I'm losing vocabulary, I can't wait another year and then have to restart all over again, because that would technically mean that that would be my third time restarting ASL, because I started ASL back in high school and then, you know, did it in college, and then if I took that whole year off and essentially had to start over, boom, I'd be right back at ASL 1. So it's just something that I didn't want to do. I feel like I already know a fair amount of ASL, even with me kind of taking like a year off or like 9 months off in a sense to, you know, be able to transfer. I would much rather do that than wait the full 2 years of, you know, being done with it junior year than having to wait. And it's also like FAFSA and financial aid, like there was just so many factors that played into why I wanted to transfer in the first place. So I've always been passionate about ASL since I was a kid. It's actually funny because I think I talked a little bit about this somewhere, but in my history seminar, we had to do our first memories, and mine was, you know, as like early as I can remember. Obviously I have some super early ones, but the main one, especially with ASL, that pops out is that in preschool there was a poster with like the ASL alphabet on it, and like I vividly remember learning how to sign my name. And it was just like after that, I feel like just sprinkles of confirmation, switched at birth, all those other things, like showing me like, you know, this is what you love doing. If you have a knack for it and kind of like a passion for it, it's kind of like, why not pursue it to be able to, I guess, serve that community. I feel like with me also being like a part of a marginalized community, it kind of like makes sense that I would want to serve another marginalized community. And also just like ASL is, I don't know about y'all, I could talk about ASL for hours. I could talk about like, you know, just my love for it, how ableist, I've literally made a whole YouTube video on this, why the U of M is ableist. And, you know, I think that also kind of tied into my decision on why I don't want to be here anymore. You guys aren't doing what you need to do in order to make me want to stay here. So it's like, why would I keep paying my tuition and my scholarships to go to a school where the majors that I'm majoring in, it's like I can't really get a job right away with them. Like I'd have to go back to school and get my master's in something because because it's also like, what are you gonna do with Afro and history? I don't want to become a professor. And it's funny because, like, you know, whenever people ask me, oh, what do you want to be? An entrepreneur and an ASL interpreter. Why are you taking AFRO Studies and History? I don't fucking know. I'm going to school for free. Like, that was like, and you see how it's a waste of money. Like, granted, yes, I got my generals woo, but like, I still have to take a theology class. I have to take 2 core classes. Like, I'm still gonna be in school for another 2 to 3 years. So that's where I'm just like, being at the U just didn't serve me anymore. But I think that an important reason as to why I'm making this video and why I'm saying like it's okay to start over is because, like, in terms of like self-love, your fitness journey, your education journey, it's okay to start over. If you are doing something that does not fulfill you, why would you keep doing it? Why would you keep doing something that is not fulfilling you when you could be doing something that is? ASL is something that fulfills me. Anytime that I was in my ASL classes back in college, I'd always ask, why is there not an ASL 5? Why is there not an ASL 6? Why is there not an ASL major? And it's always, oh, there's no funding, there's no funding. Like, I'm sick of hearing that because we contribute how much money to the football team? I don't want to hear it. Like, in the U of M, you could be known for something. You could dominate having like an ASL major, but they choose not to. They give the ASL department 4 little rooms in the basement on St. Paul campus and call it good. They're like, that's it. And they're only gonna offer up to ASL 4 because you need technically 2 years of a language. But don't even get me started. So I think that's like a main reason where it's just like, I don't resonate with this school. And one thing about 2024 is I'm not gonna do things that no longer resonate with me. It's kind of just like shedding my old self. I don't want to keep doing things, like I said, that no longer fulfill me. With me transitioning into doing ASL, I'm gonna be around people who have the same interests as me, who can go to the same events as me and, you know, understand on a deeper level how like important ASL is and the things that we can do with becoming interpreters. So I think that's also like a big reason is like, I just want to be around people like me, not just in terms of like fitness and content wise and, you know, all that other type of stuff. I want people who career wise I can get along with. These are, because interpreting can be lonely because a lot of the times you can be doing the job alone. So that's where it's like, making connections now is more important than ever. And if I want to tell Flo Millie that I want to be her interpreter, baby, I gotta be like, yeah, give me like 2 years. Nobody said that this journey was gonna be simple or easy for me, but I feel like for me personally, I'm just ready to go on this journey. I have had a love for ASL since I can remember. And I think that with me really pursuing this and really being able to make a career out of it, there are a plethora of things that I want to do with being an ASL interpreter, because I just feel like being able to involve the deaf community, there's so many people who just don't have access to things because things are not accommodated for them. I definitely want to be an interpreter at concerts and music festivals. That would kind of be like my main genre of the sort, especially music more geared towards Black women, Black deaf women more specifically, because not only are you marginalized by being deaf, but also by being Black and being a woman. So like, that's who I want to cater to. And then on top of that, I also have been thinking of becoming a certified personal trainer, and yes, that costs a heaping amount of money, but it's a good investment, and also catering that towards the deaf community. And then on top of that, I want to work with certain brands. I want to be able to just make everything more accessible to the deaf community. After learning about like oralism and certain practices that went on back then, I just I kind of want to be like the first of my kind, if that makes sense, like a Black woman catering to Black deaf people. So you already know the vibes. I think the main reason why I also want to document this here is just because, like I've said it so many times, YouTube is somewhere where I am able to look back and see the amount of growth that I've had, and it's crazy. It's crazy how much can happen in not only a year, but also how much can happen in a fucking month. I just want to thank everyone, the universe, everyone on Instagram who's been supporting me. I literally am at 20.5K right now, and that is so crazy to me because a month ago I had 200 followers on my fitness account. So that is where I'm just saying, like, so much can happen in a year, but also so much can happen in a month. So it's like, when you really focus on yourself, focus on the things that you want to do, focus your energy on things that you want to do. I felt like kind of like a weight had been lifted off my shoulders once I finally came to the decision that I didn't want to go to the U anymore and that I wanted to switch. After that, I dropped my Palestine and Israel class because the professor was giving Zionist, and with everything going on, they weren't talking about anything. So I was just like, I'm not going to support this class anymore. I'm transferring schools anyways. This summer is my summer. Mark my words. This summer is my summer. I already know I'm going to have the best summer ever with my fitness, with content, just being my true authentic self and documenting it. I think that's the most important thing, and that's why I love YouTube so much. Is even when I used to make videos when I was a child and going back and looking at who I was, I'm like, what the fuck? So when I say like so much can change in a month, like even just I was looking back at videos and I'm just like, I was a completely different person. Like, and I still have a lot of the same like morals and beliefs, but it's like when I'm standing on business and actually doing that shit, it's kind of like, okay, Reese, I see you. So I'm just like really proud of myself, and I love documenting every aspect of my life. I don't care if I have a crazy digital footprint. This is my passion. I love looking at myself. I love recording myself. I love being able to be like, this is who I was a month ago, and I can exactly go back to who I was and how much I've changed in a good way. So I think that's where it's just like, be okay with starting over, because it's also like, if I made this decision back then, like, yes, I would have probably been done with school by now, and you know, or almost done with school and had a career and all that other stuff, but the universe puts you in situations, and I had to experience certain things for me to be where I am and to have the mindset that I do. And I never question the path that I'm on, because I know the universe is always guiding me to become my highest self. All I have to do is listen to my intuition, trust in the universe, and know that my time is coming, and all I have to do is just sit back and watch it fold, but also put in the work. So that's what I mean by it's okay to start over, but it's also, you got to put in the work to get to where you want to be. Like I said, I just want to thank the universe, thank all the opportunities that are coming my way because of all the seeds that I am planting right now. Just wait, just wait. That's all I gotta say. Just wait. When I'm able to come back and look at this because of all the growth that I've had, I'm gonna be proud of myself. And I also really want to like even see if like I can vlog at school and take, I think that's why I was never comfortable vlogging here at the U, because it was never my passion. Like, it was never like, oh, these classes are fun. But no, if I can vlog like at St. Kate's and be able to bring my camera and show like what classes are like, or show a day of my life as an interpreting student, those videos would eat. Those videos would eat down. Don't even lie. Don't even cap. So I think it's also just not even being embarrassed, because it's like whenever I think of vlogging, recording, documenting, I'm like, I wish I would have recorded more. I wish I wouldn't have cared about what people would have thought, because that shot would have looked cool as fuck. So I'm really in the energy of doing whatever the fuck I want to do, living my best life, and not allowing people to sway who I want to be and who I know that I'm gonna be. Like I said, it's okay to start over. It's okay to become a new bitch. The bitch that you want to be. You gotta make the hard decisions to become that bitch. I hope y'all enjoyed this video, and I'll see y'all in my next one. Bye, y'all.